to Library Connection. I'm Mandy Canfor with the B.B. Comer Memorial Library here in Sylacauga. Before I get started, I want to thank TV47. I want to thank Chris especially for all he does to help us put on our program. Well, today I'm excited. Teresa Offord and Kathy Bozeman have joined me. We're going to talk about, excuse me, the Sylacauga Arts Council membership and grants and dinner theater and all that goes with that. That's coming up very soon. So thank you, ladies, for coming out this morning.
Thank you.
Good. Well, before we get started, just tell us who you are, a little bit about yourself. Teresa, you want to start?
I will. Teresa Offord. I'm a retired public school librarian. I worked 36 years as a librarian, and now I volunteer at First Baptist Church as a librarian and Noah School as a librarian with John Miller. And I've been a member of the Arts Council, I don't know, since 2015.
Yeah.
I guess 10 years because of Mandy.
Oh.
She invited my husband and I to join, and we did, and we love it. And that's about it.
That's enough. You sound very busy.
I'm Kathy Bozeman, and I'm a native of Sylacauga, and went to high school here, and been here most of my life. And I'm a member of the Arts Council. Been, I guess, about the same length of time.
Yeah, several years.
Yeah, so we're really excited about talking about the Arts Council and everything that we do.
Good. And I will say, you are the Vice President
of
membership, is that right? And Teresa, Vice President, grants, all of that good stuff.
Yeah, grants, I guess. This year, I'm not over really the dinner theater, but I'm doing whatever they ask me to do. So.
Right, we all kind of pitch in for that, don't we? Well, I guess we'll start with, what is the Sylacauga Arts Council?
It was organized in 1972. And the purpose was to advance the understanding and appreciation of the creative arts in the Sylacauga area. And we do reach out, we reach beyond the city limits of Sylacauga. We provide opportunities. Well, in the beginning, it provided, we were just talking about before the program started, it would bring in children's theater to one place, and we would bus kids from around the county, and they would watch those plays. In the past few years, we've really concentrated on giving grants to 10 different schools, and so they can use that money for what their school needs, because each school has different needs as far as the arts go. So we promote also the Marble Festival. We're very involved in that. Dr. Ted Spears is our leader, and we do whatever he tells us to do.
That's right.
So we spend every year $6,000 for grants.
Wow. We're going to dive into grants in just a few minutes, but Kathy, how can we join the Arts Council?
Oh, we'll make it very easy for you to join. You can just find one of us. We've got membership applications available, and we also have an online presence. We have a website. It's sylartsal.org, sylartsal.org, and there's a membership form on there, and we also have a Facebook page. Okay. So, hopefully you can figure that out, or look one of us up, or...
Yes, come find any of us. Now, we are on the board, so we have meetings once a month, but if somebody joins, I know I've asked folks to join, and they'll say, I don't need another committee to join or another meeting to go to, but you don't have to come to a meeting.
No, we really just want to use your funds, the membership funds, to fund our programs. So if you do contribute to the Arts Council, then you are helping with these grant programs, and we have lots of other things going on also.
Marble Festival, summer reading at the library. Thank you. We appreciate that. Scholarships for the Miss Sylacauga and the Miss Teen. Those are wonderful, and lots of other ways.
And last year we were part of the Alabama Historical Association's Fall Pilgrimage.
Yes.
So that was very exciting. Hopefully a lot of you all were able to participate in that.
Yes, that was fun. I never knew till I joined the Arts Council. There's an Alabama Arts Council, and then a lot of different cities have their own Arts Council to promote things in their own community.
Yes.
So, thank y'all. I know a lot of hard work goes into all of this, but I want to especially, excuse me, talk about the grants. Teresa, kind of explain what that is.
Each year in August or September, I send letters to the principals for the 4 Sylacauga schools, and then Winterboro, Sycamore, Fayetteville, Norwood Christian School, the Sylacauga Community Playhouse, and B.B. Comer Elementary and B.B. Comer High School. And so they have until the end of November to write a grant. It just has to be 1 page. We don't need a lot of extra stuff in it. And so then after that, we have a committee that looks at the grants. We had some fabulous ones this year, as usual. And then we take the money around to schools. And
now the money can't be used for computers.
No,
it has to be.
No, it has to be something. We have. Well, when I talk about the grants, you'll see what each school has won, and some of them, get the. I know Fayetteville wrote a grant, the band director, to get things that will help the younger people, the older elementary and the middle school children, be ready for beginner band and things like that. And so that, who wouldn't want to play a ukulele and beat on drums?
Exactly.
You're right.
To get ready for big band. So, and we buy a lot of art supplies and things like that. You want me to go ahead and talk?
Well, I tell you, I think we're going to pause for a commercial break, and then we'll come back and talk some more about the grant.
Okay.
A funeral service represents a family's final farewell to their loved ones. Knowing this, we go beyond what is expected to ensure the ceremony is beautiful and memorable, a truly fitting tribute to that special life. We invite you to visit us to meet our staff and tour our renovated facility complete with a new dining area and catering services. We've been serving the people of this area for over 40 years, and we think that you'll be pleased to find that making lasting impressions remains our first priority. Curtis & Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg. Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Teresa Offord and Kathy Bozeman. We're talking about the Sylacauga Arts Council and the grants that are given to schools for the arts, different creative ways they can use the money. So we'll just jump right in, Teresa. I think you sent some pictures, so we'll look at those.
Okay, this is B.B. Comer High School band director Dan Seaborn and his jazz band. We got there right when the period they were having jazz band. Good. And last year he had used grant money to replace some of the music stands in the band room. And they really had some ugly ones because we saw them. Renee Regans and I, Renee's our photographer. She wouldn't be in any of the pictures, I'm telling on her. And so she made me, and I'm a little bit scared of her, so I did. So even though she was never my superintendent. But anyway, he purchased, this year he was going to purchase 9 or 10 more music stands for his band program. And he writes us one just about every year.
He does. And the grants are $500?
$500, yes.
Great.
This is Lindsay Bryant and the principal in Ritchie at B.B. Comer Elementary School. Lindsay wrote a grant that will help fund a live musical performance, and the BBC Elementary School, all the children will participate in rhythm and wellness, and they will learn through drum circles and emphasize kindness, working together, and acceptance of others. And so she was so excited. She said, I've taught 26 years, and this is the first grant I've ever won. So
good for her.
I said, yay.
And I love there's nothing like a live performance. I mean, a lot of kids are not able to go do that.
Right.
Yes.
And the schools do not have the extra money for things like that to bring somebody. And if you've never been to a drum circle, I've been involved with one at the library. So fun. They're learning, they're drumming, active. It's a hands-on program. How fun. They will really enjoy that.
Yes, they will.
Right.
They will.
Oh, now that's Jimmy Reynolds, I
Yes,
think.
Jimmy
So
Reynolds and Michaela Bird. She's the theater teacher, and Jimmy Reynolds is the Skills USA teacher at Sylacauga High School, and they both wrote grants. And Michaela wrote, she got hers out real quick, and so she's going to use it for costumes, to upgrade costumes and props, and then the other part, she's going to use another part of the grant to support workshops and field trips led by theater professionals, local community theater, and state theater. And then Jimmy Reynolds teaches photography, and so they're going to make a, what did he call it? A gallery of photography in the hallway of the students' best work, so it can recruit kids for photography. And it'll just be wonderful to walk in there. Who doesn't want to see their picture on the wall,
That's
at
right,
school?
that's
So
right.
that's pretty good. That's what they're going to do. And that's Gary Rivers, their principal. This is Fayetteville School. And we've got Michael Pinson, who's the principal there. And then Bailey Wills, she wrote the grant too about the introduction to the band program, so they can work on skills they need for the high school band. And Mr. Pinson wrote a grant that would establish an art program for the elementary special needs students. And so they're going to display their art in the hallway. And they have that beautiful mural right there on the wall that Mary Lee, who just retired from Walmart, painted for them, and it's gorgeous.
My goodness, my goodness. I know some of the grants are for disposable things, crayons, cameras, paint, things
Yes.
like that, and some are for more permanent stands and equipment things. So it's all good.
Yes.
All right,
This is Pinecrest Elementary School. This is art teacher Brooke Garrett, and she's going to fund a semester art class on three-dimensional art and sculpture, and she's going to use the Marble Festival to introduce sculpture to her children, and that's their assistant principal, McGillberry, Mrs. McGillberry. She used to be the library media specialist.
Yes.
This is Indian Valley. That's their library media specialist, Tanya Hartzell, and their principal,
Paula Cook.
yes,
Dr.
Paula Bruno.
I'm sorry, I taught her. Dr. Paula Bruno, yeah.
And Tanya is going to use the grant to buy 39 books that she listed for the library. She said, our art section is terrible, and I'm just going to get all these
beef it up.
every new book I can with the money, and so that's great.
Wow. It's amazing the creative ways they come up to use the money. And there's Amanda.
Yes, this is Norwood Christian School, and Amanda Ledbetter, I couldn't think of her name, and I see her every week. The grant will be used for the music program. Last year they used it for the art program. They're going to purchase musical instruments such as egg shakers, boom whackers, with cups, boom whackers with books, boom whacker protection plan,
Yeah.
and the only thing I'm certain what they are the jingle bell wristlets,
Yeah.
ukuleles, and percussion instruments. So
fun.
we have a fabulous music teacher that their Christmas program was wonderful. So.
Well, I'm familiar with boom whackers and egg shakers. They're
Okay.
fun, yeah, and how fun to let kids. That's a lot of hands-on.
Yeah.
things. You might have a wonderful musician there. The kids just don't know it until they're exposed to some music.
They used maracas at Christmas, and some of them went berserk. It was wonderful.
How fun!
It was.
Okay.
This is Winterboro School. Grayson Lawrence is the principal, and Tina Wheeler is the library media specialist. Tina Wheeler, and she's gonna. And we saw some of this because the grant would be used to purchase stickers that are used to create works of art. And you had this huge piece of paper, and we saw a sunflower. And kids work on it all during the day. Different kids, they come in, it might take 30 minutes to figure out where they're going, but it's some beautiful artwork that she has there. And I said, you need to invite us so we can see all of that when you get through.
Oh gosh. Well, let's see. That may be all of them. But I love the creative way they come up with things because it's more than art. I'm sure I've seen a science. There was somebody wrote a grant years ago for a science program, but it was mixing colors. It was a lot of art within the science, or science within the art, however you want to say that. But these teachers are very creative, and the money comes in handy.
Yeah, I think we missed Nichols Lawson. I don't
Oh,
know
okay, yeah.
if we have a picture of that, but their art teacher, Jesus, and I don't know, I apologize, I don't know how to pronounce his last name. He is going to purchase stoneware clay that the students would use to make pieces to be fired. He goes every year to Montevallo where they have workshops for artists that use a wood-burning kiln. And so he's going to fire those in that kiln because it's different from the kilns they have in school. I didn't know all that, but he was a very nice man. So he wrote that one for Nichols Lawson.
And all this money is used to directly benefit the students.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Oftentimes the entire school, if it's a performance or
like
with the equipment.
Comer and all the special needs kids in Fayetteville Elementary, yes.
And then Community Playhouse. Do we do
Yes, they're going to use theirs, and I haven't given them theirs, so we don't have a picture, for their summer student production. They always use it for the students.
Yes.
So.
All right. Well, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But we'll pause for another commercial break, and we'll be right back and talk some more about the Sylacauga Arts Council.
Coosa Valley Medical Center, one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama, is also Sylacauga's largest employer. Services from the emergency room to surgery to cancer treatment to post-stroke care. You won't believe what's right in your backyard. It's Coosa Valley Medical Center in Sylacauga. So, if you're sick in Alabama, choose one of the top 10 hospitals in Alabama. That is Coosa Valley Medical Center.
There's a lot in life to smile about. Are loose dentures or missing teeth keeping you from enjoying the things you love? Don't miss out on enjoying life's precious moments. You can be you again with affordable mini dental implants. You can smile again, laugh out loud, and have your self-confidence back. Let us help you make it memorable.
I'm Dr. Rick Redmond. Call me today for a free consultation and give me the opportunity to change your life.
The all-new Marble City Pharmacy in Sylacauga is your destination for the highest quality health care. Our remodeled and expanded pharmacy gives us the space to serve more patients. We've added a drive-through window for those times when you don't feel like getting out of your vehicle. And we still offer delivery within city limits. We feature a full line of over-the-counter medications and supplements. And don't forget our stunning new gift department. New building, same great people. Marble City Pharmacy, here for life.
Welcome back to Library Connection. I'm talking with Teresa Offord and Kathy Bozeman. Teresa has just given us a rundown on all the grants, and we found the last picture.
Yay.
Yes.
There's Anthony Jacks, the assistant principal, and Jesus, the art teacher, and me looking kind of sad, but that's anyway. He did a great grant, and I can't wait to see what their stoneware clay sculptures look like.
Right, right. I'm so glad they're exposing the kids to lots of different types of theater, art, music, all of that. That's so important for kids, I think. A lot, you know, everybody will not choose to or can't afford to go to Birmingham or to Montgomery and see a performance, but seeing a live performance, being involved, making something, taking pictures of things, just might have future photographers and artists and sculptors coming up. Yeah. So tell us again, Kathy, how we can join the Arts Council.
Okay. Well, we have an online presence. We have a website, sealartsal.org, and you can join with a membership form there. We have all levels of memberships. We have an individual membership, couple, family, and we have corporate memberships also. Right. So, yeah, just anything you would like to contribute, and you'll be put on our list to participate.
Yeah, follow us on Facebook also to see what's going on.
Yeah.
That's where I found all the grant pictures. We were looking at that. Yeah. Right. And we have another big event coming up, dinner theater.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Yes. Well, every year we offer a dinner theater for the adults in the area. And it's not a moneymaker. You can see here the poster. It's going to feature Top Tier. They've been here before, and they were very well liked. And it's all different kinds of music and a great meal catered by Hickory Street Cafe. And it's a great price also. Yes. It's only $25 a ticket, and that includes the show and your dinner. And we have a few tickets available. Right. You can go to the library upstairs and get your ticket, or you can see any board member and get your ticket for this. It's coming up in less than 2 weeks. So February the 13th, and it's at the Recreation Center.
This is always so fun, and this group is one of my favorites.
Yes.
We were rocking and singing the whole night. It was so fun.
I think the last time they were here, they took requests, and people got up and danced all over the place. Even Dr. Ted.
Oh, yes.
Was dancing too, but it is a wonderful, fun time. And the B.B. Comer Jazz Band will be serving us and helping clean up, and so that'll be good too.
I'm glad you mentioned Dr. Ted. He is the Arts Council president and has always had a love of the arts, music, children, and that's. But the grants, I think, are all direct. They directly benefit children in our area, and he's been a member of the Arts Council forever. I don't know, a long time, but has always been involved with it and been the president several times. So he is a great leader in that area. I definitely appreciate. My children benefited from it when they were in school, and now I get to see other kids involved with it too. So great. Get your tickets from us February 13th.
Yes.
Yeah, great. Also, another thing the Arts Council does is the Sylacauga Marble Festival. It is coming up April 1st through the 12th. Lots of things going on. There's a sale room, which you usually are involved in that.
And Kathy.
Yeah, and yeah, I'm sorry. I'm usually working upstairs. I've already booked 3 tours for students. Wow. That's just for students. I do children's tours and an impromptu adult tour if nobody else is there. But we already have a lot of groups coming in. So it's April 1st through the 12th. And if you don't, could y'all explain kind of what goes on during the festival? It's an Italian sculptor. And I know sorry, I didn't warn you. I was going to ask you that.
That's okay. Yes, we have an international sculptor come every year. We host that person. And we have lots of domestic sculptors, some here in Alabama and all over the Southeast and the whole country. And they take a raw piece of marble and start sculpting it that week. And by the end of the week, they usually have a really pretty piece. And they bring other pieces, like you said, to sell. And so you have an opportunity to buy some marble sculpture.
Right. And it's not always the huge sculpture. It's a marble heart or bookends, things like that.
Yeah, and I have a horse that's about that big
Really?
that I got a couple of years ago. So,
That's always fun. All the sculptors from around the country set up across from Bluebell in the park there, and so fun to go watch them.
Yes.
Go one day and watch them, then come back in a few more days and watch them and see how it's changing. Some use sanders, some hammer and chisel, and it's great to see the different ways they sculpt.
Yes.
And you can follow. Is there a Marble Festival Facebook page, or is it all kind of mixed with the?
I believe it's part of the library, and then we promote it also.
Right. So follow all of us, the library, the Marble Festival, and the Arts Council, all on Facebook, and see what's going on. What I seem to like, and I see a lot of the sculptors coming in and out, is they seem to just have a real connection. They enjoy. Some of them have been for, I forgot how many years this is, 14, 15 or something. They've been every year. And really
Yes. And
enjoy
last
it.
year we had our largest festival ever.
Really, yeah.
And we're expecting another large one.
Yes. And I will say, of course, I have to say, come to the library. The piece that the Italian sculptor does stays in the library. We have 50 pieces of marble sculptures in the library or on the grounds there. So if you've got a class or a group, book a tour for the library, go see them sculpt, eat you some Bluebell ice cream. That usually works because right across the street there. And you can also take a tour of the quarries. Now those are limited on the amount
but
of
they've
people.
added one each week this time.
Yes.
Instead of 2, it's going to be 3.
I think so, yes.
They've added an extra week of 2 tours, 1 to each quarry, I think.
Well, gosh, ladies, we've got 30 seconds left. Thank y'all so much. And Teresa, I do appreciate your help with the grants. I know it's a lot of, I know it sounds like it's not much, just emailing back and forth, but staying on top of it and reading grants, you and your committee.
Yes, Melissa Garris and Renee Riggins and they, are such wonderful people. But yes, it does help to have a good group.
It does. We appreciate that. And Kathy, you stay on top of membership and all of the other stuff and keep our website and everything going.
Yes.
So we appreciate it.
And we appreciate you being part of us too.
Well, we are glad we work together with y'all very well, don't we? We love it. Well, thank you, Teresa and Kathy, for joining me, and thank you for joining us on Library Connection.